Breaking first at 4, the son of legendary Michigan football coach Bo Schembechler is set to come forward with new information about his father's knowledge of abuse by a former university doctor. Plus, President Biden touches down in the UK ahead of restoring U.S. alliances in Europe. Paula.
Open door policy. A school district intent on erasing COVID learning deficits opens its doors to any and all students for the summer learning experience. Why this could be a game changer for your child.
And Paula, here we go again. Storms are back, but this time will we see more than 1 inch of rain? We'll look at how long those last and a little surprise for tomorrow. That's all right now. First at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. Breaking right now, the son of legendary Michigan football coach Bo Schembechler says he will come forward with evidence against his father in the case of Dr. Robert Anderson. Attorneys say Matt Schembechler, who is the Schembechler's adopted son, was abused by Dr. Anderson and that his father failed to protect him and other athletes. He's set to speak tomorrow along with 2 other former University of Michigan football players that have come forward as victims. We're gathering information. We'll have more at 5 tonight. Now to new information in a deadly crash in Detroit that left 2 people, including a 4-year-old boy, dead. Police say the boy's mom had been released from custody after police determined she was not under the influence of alcohol, and she remains hospitalized in temporary serious condition. Now, this crash happened near 7 Mile and Faust overnight. Police say it appears the 37-year-old man driving a red Chevy Impala car caused it when he hit the mother and the boy. The man was also killed in the crash. Moving to Van Buren Township, a driver dies after going the wrong way down I-94 and crashing into another car. Happened on eastbound I-94 near the Belleville exit around 2:30 this morning. The 19-year-old man and 22-year-old woman in the second car were injured. They are in the hospital right now, listed in serious, working to figure out who the driver was and what caused the crash. State police are investigating a death threat against Democratic State Representative Cynthia Johnson. According to the House Democratic Caucus, the threat, which was left on a voicemail on Johnson's office phone, is said to have been laced with racist language. And this isn't the first threat, by the way, Johnson has received. Last December, she received several threats after participating in a House Oversight Committee hearing that questioned President Trump's attorney Rudy Giuliani's claims of election fraud. Okay, let's move now to coronavirus. As the state's new case count does continue to decline, the state reports 257 new cases in the last 24 hours, and that's down 36 cases from yesterday. Sadly, we have lost 7 Michiganders in the last day of the virus. Now, on the vaccine front, the Biden administration announced a new plan to buy 500 million doses of the Pfizer coronavirus vaccine to donate to other countries struggling with a limited supply. Here at home, 59.8% of people in the state have received at least 1 vaccine dose. Detroit's newest COVID-19 vaccine push is to inoculate homebound residents. Outreach will start in the middle of the month and continue through November and December. The city's health department is teaming up with area agencies for the program. More than 150 teams will be going out to homebound Detroiters. They'll be wearing uniforms, by the way, and they will have picture IDs on hand for safety purposes, so obviously ask for that identification. Detroit's chief public health officer discussed how residents can participate.
Starting today, Detroiters who are homebound will be contacted by our teams to set up an appointment.
Detroit's vaccination rate remains at 35.8%. Officials say the number needs to increase. All right, time now for our first look at the forecast. Beautiful, gorgeous day, but like the other days, we got some storms coming in the afternoon. How serious, Ben?
Well, we're not seeing as many as we did yesterday, Karen. That's a good indication. But blink and you might miss some of these because they do fire up quickly and then they just sort of rain themselves out. You can see that happen here. This is only a 1-hour loop, but watch what happens as these storms form. See quite a bit of lightning and they're almost completely gone. Just a couple strikes out there in the northwest corner of Monroe County. Further south, down around the metro zone, not much activity. We've got one cell headed down towards Grosse Ile, another just north of Ann Arbor. But again, these are not going to last very long. They are slow moving, so keep in mind if you see some rain, it may take a while before it moves out, but those storms will fall apart pretty quickly. We'll see anything pretty much die out as the sun sets tonight, but we've got an eclipse headed our way tomorrow morning. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes, Karen.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you, Ben. President Biden has landed in Europe on his first presidential trip abroad. The president is slated to attend the Group of 7 summit being held in England this weekend. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom. And Kim, the president says the trip is about revitalizing U.S. alliances in Europe.
That's right, Karen. Good afternoon. The COVID pandemic, cybersecurity, jobs, climate change, all on the agenda for President Biden. He's eager to reassert the U.S. on the world stage, steadying European allies deeply shaken by his predecessor. So it starts with the president and Dr. Jill Biden, his wife, of course, arriving in the UK. From there, they travel to the site of the G7 meeting in southwest England. But before that, that kicks off. The president will meet with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. The president will also meet with Queen Elizabeth, becoming the 12th sitting U.S. president to meet the Queen. The president then travels to Belgium, where he'll have NATO meetings, and after that, he travels to Geneva for that high-stakes meeting with Russian leader Vladimir Putin. The president, moments ago, addressed service members in the UK. Listen.
Thank you for everything you do, for everything that you are. There's nothing that Jill and I enjoy more than spending time with our troops and their families wherever we go in the world. You're the best of our country. That's not hyperbole. You're the ones who sign up and run toward danger when duty calls. Less than 1% of Americans make the choice that you made. But the rest of us, the other 99% of us, we owe you.
The G7 summit is being held in Cornwall starting Friday and ending Sunday. President Biden is not expected to meet Putin until June 16th. We're following the president's trip and have more coming up on the news tonight at 5. Until Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim. The Detroit Public Schools Community District is opening its doors as the go-to for summer learning and enrichment. Its pockets are burning with federal dollars to get learning back on track for its own students. Paula Tutman shows us how any student in our viewing area can jump on the DPSCD bandwagon.
Take a look at the summer programming for DPSCD. It is vast.
Fortunately, we are adequately funded for the first time in years by the federal government.
The district is focused on putting the fun and excitement into summer school learning to get students back into the habit of in-person learning. Last year's decline in student population and engagement is concerning. 65% of students were chronically or consistently absent or not engaged in learning. And so the COVID gap has to be aggressively backfilled to get students caught up. With COVID relief funding, the district is actually expanding summer school opportunities.
We'll be expanding after-school programming over the breaks, hiring more teachers to reduce class size, bringing in more partners to work with students in small groups in literacy and math.
During the pandemic, the district saw a decline of 2,700 students. That's a loss of $25 million in per pupil funding. Without that COVID relief funding, it would have been devastating to the district. But instead, it's able to plan big for the coming academic year, which, for all intent and purposes, starts after the 4th of July. A big push will be credit and course recovery for K through 12. Literacy, math, those basic core courses. The district will also be launching a program called Edgenuity, an online credit recovery course aimed at high schoolers specifically to meet the state requirements to earn a high school diploma. But there's also music, performing arts, and athletics, because while the district needs to get students caught up, it's also focusing on the mental, emotional, and the social health of students.
So students can socialize with one another, move around, be physically active, and have I would consider a more fun experience this summer, which then we can also include in the academic process as well.
The really exciting takeaway from this year's summer school and enrichment programming at DPSCD is it's open to all students, not just students in Detroit or currently enrolled in the district, but the surrounding suburbs are invited to get enriched and get a jump on the school year.
It's a way for your students to get re-engaged with other students and to learn more and appreciate more with what DPSCD offers.
While we're at it, let's talk about what's happening this fall, because once again, DPSCD, with the approval of Lansing, is planning on opening its remote academy, and that it's all remote learning for any student who was not chronically absent, but also showed that they were able to actually excel and do well during remote learning during the pandemic. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
All right, well, great news. Thanks, Paula. Now, registration is open now. And again, it is not just for district students, but any student can take advantage. We're going to put the registration link on our website so you can check it out. Go to clickondetroit.com. Still to come, first at 4, President Biden reverses the Trump administration's effort to ban 2 popular social media apps. So several people are killed in a bus crash near the U.S.-Mexico border. But first, flying cicadas continue to create quite a stir across the country, including for the press covering the White House.